よいしょ。はい、皆さんこんばんはでございます。バイウィーク明けのウィーク11はチャージャーズ戦です。チャージャーズは僕が入って2シーズン目が3シーズン前ぐらいかな1回戦っているんですよね。やはり強いと噂なので、ちょっと怖いですよね。上位母差、なるほど。ノーアウトサイダー持ちでした。なんかどっか弱点とかないのかよ。4-3なのかな、この感じ。あ、アクロバット持ちだ。怖っ。まあいや一応リレーさんの動画も見たんですけど、ちょっと何日か前に見すぎたせいで、間違えた。招待が来てたので入っちゃった。しまったしまった。いや寒い。いやしかし寒いな。いやなんか今日急に寒いというか、3分押し。ちょっと僕の部屋の構造的にとても寒くなりやすい部屋なので辛いですね。でもチャージャーズ1勝8敗なんだ。あれか、なんか全然試合できない時があったっていうのを聞いたな、そういえば。ちなみにだからバイウィークの手前の試合で4インターとかかましたのに、ブレイクアウトは来ませんでしたね。いやーおかしいな。いやでも歴じゃ大先生がブレイクアウトは後半はなかなか来ないよって言ってたんで、 来ないのかなって感じがするんですけど。いやー、それでもな、コーナーバック一回来ても面白かったのにな。でもあれか、リレーさんパス前から失敗しちゃうか。いや、寒い。結局相変わらず僕は龍が如くをしていて、この前ようやく龍が如くゼロを見事ストーリーを全クリしまして、結果今極みっていう、まあ要はゼロの次ですね、1番目のストーリーのリメイク版が極みってやつなんですけど、今極みに入っております。だからなんかゼロでああだったみんながこうなってるのねみたいなのを感じながら戦っておかしいなストーリーを進めております。ゾンブスロットゲームアタック来るのか。オーケー。おお、いいランナーだな、この人。あれだよね、現実のジャックスのランナーですよね。今移籍してんだっけ、全然覚えてないけど、すごいキビキビ動く印象があるんですよね。But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground. Going deep this time for Miller. うわ、一発だ。しまった。カバー3でついてるかなと思ったけど、早いですね、スコッティ・ミラー。あっさりやられてもうた。さあどうやって攻めようかな。あとはあれですね、入江さんは僕の動画をどこまで見ているのか問題みたいなのもありますよね、正直。ノーアウトサイダーなんだ、まずいな。じゃあ反対から展開しよう。カバー4かな。立ち上がるんかい、そっから。うわ、なんかすごい一発で疲れたの。やられた。ちょっと待って。いや、ちょっともう早めにチェックしよう。これもカバーフォーか。結構気にしてるっぽいな。We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive. And based on our time with them, you know, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, you know, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up. They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. あっさり失敗。ダメだ、ちょっと集中しよう。ああ、残念。
As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turned it over there. That's a big momentum changer and put your defense in a bad spot.
Herbert setting up to throw on first down.
おー、
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
負けるぞこれマジで止まる気がしないわ今んとこ。
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10.
ちょっと今日全然喋んないかもしれないです。ダメかもしれない。
Herbert escaping the pressure right.
取った。ナイスオレー危ねえ。
For two reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a
よし、ちょ
little
っと
bit.
切り替えよう。
Receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Gotta know that you're open, otherwise, just don't do it.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they enter play here in this one on a 2-game win streak, plus they come off the open week as well. So this is a team that has a lot of things working in their favor.
Oh, it certainly is, and let's face it, this team is playing so well. The worry now is that after a few extra days off, they'll be sluggish coming into this game. So I've heard that he spent more time in practice.
はい、クレイボーンスロットに入るのこれ。
Starting offense versus starting defense. They want a fast start in this next game.
やばい。ナイス。危ねえ。3ヤードぐらい出た。4ヤード。おお、十分十分。
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
On second down now, Lynn.
Oh, nice, 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 nice.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there,
なん
partner.
かす
Running
ごい
game helping out, picking up
前
some
の
of
め
the
りだな。
slack. Because remember the last drive they went 3 and out.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. Back to throw now on first down.
OK、ナイス。すげえ前のめりだな。
Justin Jefferson with touchdown number 8 on
よ
the
し、
year.
危ね
And the Vikings are an
え。なんとか振り出しや、これで。
extra point behind this thing up.
危ねえ。つまずくのはしんどかったな、序
We'll
盤。
tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
おお、リターンするんだ。 おお、ナイスリターン。マジか。あー、なんかすごい NFC にはいないタイプって感じがするよ、本当に。
The Charger drive about to get going. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about.
さすがに歴田さんと同地区だからダブル A ギャップには強そうだな。
ここは単発で様子を見よう。
出た単発職人がいる。おー、強いな。しっかり止めたと思ったんだけど。じゃあ行きましょう、単発。いや、嘘。
First and 10, it's ETN.
おー、いいランナーだな。 誰か怪我した。
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here.
これでマンツーバルしたけどいいか。
そろそろ単発しどころ。
おいしょ、危ねえ。一回使いました。一回結局使ってないんだけど結局オーディブルかけて使ってないけど選択はしたんですけどね。反転すると
You have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Running out of the gun with ET.
Okay, lucky.
Give him 4 on the carry and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
どっちで来るんだろう、こういう時。
ここはさすがに担当者4。
キビキビ動くランナーだな。
担当者ってなんだよ。
担当者って何ですか。俺もそれは俺がむしろ聞きたかったんです今。担当者とは。ああ、ちゃんとランだな、ついに。手堅い。なんだろう、印象あんま違うかも。
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
じりじり攻められてるからこそ単パ3。
単パ3という新しい概念を生み出さないでください。よいしょ、OK、これは止まるね。これでもガンダブルしてくるか。
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From the gun, he'll hand this.
Okay, これも止まった。
Stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
シングルバックウィングペアで来るのここ。単発にしようかな、じゃあ。
すかさず担当者2。
あ、やば。ああ、俺のタックルミス、もったいない。まあまあまあ、しゃあないですね。狙いすぎたか。ピストルウィーク。
単発は当たってたのに。
オッケーオッケーオッケー、ナイス。ナイ D でした。カントリップスリーフックス。
go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
ああ、ダメか。コツコツいかれたな。よし、うちもコツコツいこうか。かっこいいな。ここあれか、ロスだから両チーム共用のスタジアムってことになるんですか？ラムズとチャージャーズで。かっこいいな。なんか強気だな。
And you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division.
Okay.
Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He'll find Smith-Schuster.
Nice. 早いな。危ねえ危ね
I
え。
always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
On 2nd down, Lynn.
Okay.
He'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
おお、あっさり止まった。
Just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
カバー2だったんだ。
Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. And he'll give it here to his running back.
Okay,
nice.
nice.
Here will come at the 38-yard line.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
やばい。ナイス。危ねえ。強。助かった。思ったより反応良くてめちゃめちゃ焦ったわ今。もっとこう外の奥に出してほしかったんですよね、パスを。でも思ったより手前側になっちゃって。
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
しかし早いな。タッチダウンのタイミング。なんか俺いいようにリターンされてんな。気をつけよう。なんか。贅沢言わないからキックぐらいに抑えたいよね。キックで抑えるが贅沢かするね。
A give running right, ETN.
ナイス。
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 45 yards now on the
キビキビ
ground.
走られる
Just
ね。
7 carries.
A good run there off right tackle in an old school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
お、ナイス。
And he'll maneuver his
4
way
ヤードぐらい。
forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
外のラン
If
中
you're a
心。
football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right
どこ
there.
で
Obviously, the guy
変
carrying
え
the
てくる
ball,
か。
but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Six yards left on 2nd down. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he's going to stop just short of the first down marker at the Vikings 40.
あ、1ヤード残ってる。いいね
It's。a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
ゴールラインで来るの。
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats.
何個見入れてもダメか。
Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life. No doubt about it. But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's
I am.
miles away and smiling.
And happy.
They'll try the air now with Herbert. Flushed out right. Looking left side, he's got it. Complete.
あぶねえ、カバー2だったが今カバーしきれてなかった。
Not much there, only a yard. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Herbert eluding the pressure right.
そっちか。
Called in by Austin Hooper. And he'll have it in the
しまっ
red
た。
zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
When you get a big tight
で
end
も
like
パスは
this,
投げづらそうにさせてはいるな。
man to bring him down.
手前かと思っちゃった。
Oftentimes your best
奥だっ
bet,
た。
just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Herbert operating from the red zone.
Nice.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Hands it off out of the gun.
止まったか
And
な。
here he'll get it down to the 7th. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard.
おお。
And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
-なんでしょう。
They'll try and run for it on
止まった。
first and
ナ
goal.
イス。
He gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. It's a gain of a yard and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. They'll try.
あー、止まんないかー。
And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Travis Etienne, as the first half is winding down, and the Chargers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Badgley on for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they really won't have much time to work with, just 19 seconds showing on the clock. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throw left side, complete to Smith-Schuster.
あ、時計動いてる。危ねえ。
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. They'll try the left side. Lynn. He's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. They'll look to throw here. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete.
まあ無理か。
So we have reached halftime
いやー、
with
き
a
っちいな。
touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
We're paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks. I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half. So make sure you keep the ball to your playmakers a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps. But above all, play your game.
And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. Here's a hand. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. So, Charles, you talk about this head coach and his future with this franchise. Look, it's been a frustrating year, and I think we saw some of that frustration boil over at his weekly press conference earlier in the week.
Yeah, he's trying to say all the right things, isn't he? But he's heard the rumors. He knows what's going on out there. And right now, he is tired of having to answer the question, are you on the hot seat in every meeting with reporters? This week, he kind of said, I've had enough. And I don't blame him. He looks like a guy that may very well be out the door.
They'll keep it on the ground.
Okay,
He will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
On third down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
変則的な進み方になっちゃった。
You know, if following up on this head coach and the pressure that he is under, CD, I want to switch it to you because you've been on winning teams, but I know you've been in similar situations too where things just are not going well. How do you approach that as a player?
It's a tough approach, Brandon, because you actually have to do the opposite of what you would think. You know, in your mind, you're thinking, I redouble my efforts, I go harder. In a sense, you have to back off a little bit. You have to do a little bit less. Do what you're supposed to do, but don't take on the pressures of doing more and trying to do your teammates' jobs as well. If you do that, that's really going to lead you to more issues.
Two first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Lynn.
Okay.
Taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 58 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it.
あぶねえ。ワンツーか今の。
Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it.
あー、惜しいな。
That was a really nice run there to bring up 3rd and short. After the incompletion on 1st down, it's awfully nice to have a running back that you can hand it to and put you back in a good situation.
They'll keep it on the ground.
あー、転んだ。嘘でしょ。しんど、それは。
This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front. And a lot of times that is one-on-one. And if you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They had more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
And this one is right down the middle.
So
he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
クソほど奥に蹴っ飛ばしたんだけどね。
Brought out from the middle of the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
ってなるとそんなに頑張らなくてよくなるから。手堅く来てくれると嬉しいな。
The Charger drive about to get going. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass. Defense on their toes.
Okay.
What really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working. That means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a bead on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action, and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. On 2nd down, Eckler.
おー、
And he slips up
そこは抜けちゃうか。
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because
突っかかると思ったんだけどね。
at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And they're well past midfield, just
こぼしてくれてもいいんだけどな。
He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. Sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there, and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that can be a problem. Think of it this way. Two of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith,
うまくランナーを使い分けされてるな。
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. And they'll run on the inside handoff.
止まり
And tackle
止まり
down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1
イン
yard
チ
to go on 3rd down. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the 1st down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
And they'll let their fullback try and push
それは止まらんのよな。
He's going to have the Chargers 1st down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
They definitely established a rhythm on
ま
this
あ気を取り直して
drive,
止め
moving
ま
the
す
ball
か。
quite well. And big man with football is an integral part of the whole thing.
Herbert off of play action.
Okay.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
よし、頑張ろう。全然喋れてないけど頑張ろう俺。
2nd and 11 now. Herbert now. Flush to his right. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield.
見ててくれてもよかったんだけどな今。
Cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Well, this has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You got to cover him too. That makes things really difficult.
何で来るかな。ガンスプレッド。
The Chargers on 3rd down. No problems to this point. A perfect 5 for 5. This is 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, Herbert. Escaping the pressure right. He finds
Okay, 止まり。危ねえ。
Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback
よ
and
し、
see
な
the
んとか
play
キックに抑えた
develop
ぞ。
in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
すごいギリギリで決めてくるな。
And that'll make this a 7-point game. Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity.
うちがリードしてるわけじゃねえからな。
He's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled.
Okay.
and hit from
す
distances
げえ
that
警
we
戒してん
almost
な。
start to take them for granted.
でも
And we can't do that. That's a long field goal.
あの警戒の仕方。
They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure
いや
they
今
love
使い時じゃないな。
because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. They'll run on 1st down.
しまった。
Credit the tackle there to Uchenna Nwosu.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Here's 2nd and 10.
やばい。危ねえ。
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a third.
やべえやべえやべえ。どっちにしろやべえんだよ。
Window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
The Vikings on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. They'll set up a throw.
おお、しまった。
Rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Ochinowosu able to record his 5th sack of the season. It seemed like he kept going through those progressions, and I thought he might dump that underneath, but he couldn't get rid of the football in time.
思ったより早く来てしまったラッシュが。
I wish there were a lot less progressions on this play. Just someone that I can dump the ball to and get it out of my hands.
The Vikings send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Fair catch signal for and taken just shy of the 30.
やばい。マジでやばい。
No return, and it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a 1-score game, and you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense.
Okay, 止まる。
Offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
うちのハウスっぽいな。
Got a man complete to Miller.
おっと、ホールディングじゃん。ありがとう。ありがとう、ありがとう。
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Now they face a 2nd and long.
ここはある程度進まれるのはしょうがないとして。
Back to throw here, Herbert. Throwing for his running back. He's got it complete. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
しっかり止めようか、ここ。わあ、時間使ってきてる。
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass.
Okay, 止まり。
That's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. Here's Ty Long now, as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Runs through the contact.
危ねえ。
35 yards that time on the punt. And the Vikings will take over here, 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, the defense got its job done, forcing the punt. Now the formula pretty simple. They need to find the end zone here. A field goal doesn't help them much. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. Lynn.
Okay.
Working across midfield inside the 45. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive.
やばいかな。
On first
う
down.
わー、早かったな、向こうの方が。枚数が多かったな。
Back at the 47. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
いや、それで来るんだった。
On 2nd down now, Lynn. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40.
あ、クレイボーンまた怪我したの？はいや、ちょっと待ってよ。うちマジでもうレシーバーいないんだって。マジでレシーバーいないんだって。いや、マジでいないんだよ。でもなぁ、11回下がってていいよ、じゃあ。嘘だろ。
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. He's back to throw. And he's got his big tight end here. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. He has been terrific today, hasn't he?
Yeah, absolutely. Running flawless 2-minute drill right here. This has been quarterbacking 101 with a flourish.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts.
ここどうする？
With just over 40 seconds to go in the game. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal.
ああ、やばい、読まれてた。内側に来るって。
They're driven back to the 8-yard line. Well, I think the hope is, you know, with a touch pass like that, maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. He'll look to throw. This is going to be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And I do believe this is going to wind up a safety. It is. It's a
見られたか。
wacky play. Wow, what a disaster. You talk about a guy making a good play on the interception and then just trying to be too.
あ、セーフティーなのこれ。
It almost felt like his own gyroscope really got out of whack, didn't it? Going backwards into your own end zone after such a great play. Totally disoriented and gave up 2 points for his team.
あ、マジでちょっと待って。ゲーム終わったかと思った今。まだチャンスがあるのか。
一度エンドゾーンから出たから。
ああ、なるほど。
Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short of the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover them. Chargers able to get the pressure.
早いんだよ、プレッシャーが。
And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. Protection's certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. They'll look to throw.
あ、やべちょっと出れなかった。まあしょうがないな。いやー、この地区の人強えなマジで。いやー、でもめっちゃいい試合だった。あー悔しいな。でもいい試合だったからこそ悔しい負けになってしまった。また怪我人の復活が望まれるな。向こうの方が手堅く試合運んだってことだろうな。ハードダウンコンバージョン悪うち。なんでまあしょうがないな。最後のあそこはタッチダウン取れなかったのがいけないんだよな。どっちかっていうと。ここはすごいな。ちゃんと走り分けて走ってきましたね、言うて。めちゃめちゃランナー走らせてんね。3人で分割したんだ、うまく。クレイボーンな。怪我しちゃったかな。そう、うちもうちょっとそこを持ってくれると助かったんだけどね、OL。だからこっから抜かれちゃったんだよね、2回分。これ結構痛かったね、このサック。いやー悔しいっすね。悔しいし、なんだったらまたうちの地区がより地区優勝が遠のいてしまういっぱいになってしまいましたね、これは。いやー強えな。というわけでまあこれでまた僕にはいっぱいが追加されてしまいまして、デトロイトとアトランタ勝ってくんねえかな。いやーだってこれで次の週ほらお馬さんがいるよ。辛い。戦いたくないお馬さんがいるよ。だってお馬さんで負けるとして、ライオンズ、チーフス、カージナルス、シーホークス、パッカーズ、レイダー。もう負けらんないね、ここ。1、2、3、4、5、6。負けらんないね。だって、昨シーズンが、そのプレイオフのボーダーラインが11勝だったって思うと、まあそうだね。残りの試合を6勝1敗ぐらいで乗り切らないとプレイオフには出れないんじゃないかみたいなところありますけど、はい。まあ悲しい負けでしたが、また頑張って戦っていきます。はい、皆さん来週は恐怖のデンバー戦です。ありがとうございました。